0.03.
And then you have 13, 14, and 14?
I'm just saying Litchfield and Phoenix, so yeah.
Okay, Litchfield is 0.1.
This is Cronkite News.
Good afternoon and welcome to this Cronkite News Update. I'm Brenda Carrasco. Thanks for joining us. Today, the U.S. Supreme Court is looking into Arizona's congressional map. The case is on an independent redistricting commission drawing boundaries over lawmakers. If that court rules that the districts need to be reworked, the 2016 elections could be drastically different for the state's 9 U.S. representatives. The court is expected to rule before its term ends in June. If you got a new state driver's license last June, you might want to listen up. That's because in 2016, your license will not get you through airport security without a passport. The federal government put together 31 requirements for IDs to be secure and considered a real ID. A current state law is prohibiting the Arizona Department of Transportation from issuing a license that meets the real ID requirements. A new bill is looking to make a new ID available before January 1st, but that would cost you around $15. And Cronkite News is dedicated to tracking the spread of heroin in Arizona. The House has given initial approval to a bill that would authorize first responders to administer a drug that stops people from overdosing on heroin or prescription opioids. HB 2489 now awaits a formal vote. Republican Representative Heather Carter of Cave Creek says an increasing number of Arizona residents are overdosing on opiates, and her bill would give first responders the tools they need to save lives. Dr. Kara Christ of the Arizona Department of Health Services says her department has already approved the use of naloxone on ambulances under the guidance of a medical director. We spoke with Phoenix Fire Department first responder who's explained how this type of drug can reverse the effects of an overdose.
We give them Narcan, and it blocks the heroin or the narcotic from being absorbed. So we give them this, say they go out and want to use heroin again, well, they can't.
Several other states, including Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Kentucky, allow officers and EMTs to use the drug naloxone to revive overdose victims who are having trouble breathing. To see more of our coverage on heroin, go to hookedaz.cronkitenewsonline.com. Weather is a top story today with rain and snow across Arizona. Public schools are closed in Flagstaff, but all of this weather didn't stop visitors from heading north. According to the National Weather Service and the FAA, Flagstaff has been hit with just over 3 inches of snow since Friday. While this may not be like the polar vortex of years past, this snow is causing some issues for the city. On Sunday, Captain of the Flagstaff Fire Department, Chris Samples, said that their engines are called out to help citizens no matter what the problem is.
We've had multiple calls today for gas leaks, vehicles into gas meters where we have to respond multiple units. We've had structure assignments for fire alarms with smell of smoke and electrical burning where we have to send multiple units. So it really varies depending on the type of call.
We'll have more on how the snowfall has impacted Flagstaff economy later tonight. Here in the valley, we may not have snow, but there are rainy skies. Katrina Arroyos is here with a check of the weather.
Well, for those who are outside right now, they're experiencing the cloudy skies and the rain. Some areas of the valley have had enough rainfall for the rain gauges to start tracking the amount. If we look at different areas around the valley, we can see that Phoenix has received 0.03 of an inch and Litchfield has received 0.14 of an inch. Looking at our 5-day forecast, we'll continue to be cloudy tomorrow, but temperatures will start to increase throughout the week. We'll see Wednesday at 70 degrees, Thursday at 74, Friday at 78, and Saturday at 80 degrees. In the meantime, we'll continue to track the rain today and see how much Phoenix will receive. For Cronkite Weather, I'm Katrina Arroyos.
With all of this rain today, it's hard to even think about a drought. But a new study says that a decades-long mega drought could take hold in the Southwest. We'll tell you when that could happen and how that would affect agriculture. And we continue our focus on education across the state. We look into just how much classroom spending is being used on your students tonight at 5. That's all for this Cronkite News Update. For Arizona's top headlines, head to cronkitenewsonline.com. We'll see you tonight at 5 on Arizona PBS 8 HD.